Welcome back, beloved viewers and subscribers, to another Steven Universe in Minecraft chat. I am Rockthevox, you are the faithful viewer, and we're back again. So, before we start talking about mindful education, I wanted to bring up a very important point. Fairly confident Operation Realism, which is currently working on Santa Barbara 1 to 1.5 scale build, if I'm not mistaken. Huntington, ECS, Australian Canadian server that does Huntington and Lapis Point. And even Greenfield, along with many other far bigger build teams, not just city builds, but build teams in general, are notorious for having this. Well, not these builds particularly, but a world like this, a schematic world. What it is, you set up, you go to create a new world, it's a redstone ready world. It will always generate a redstone ready sandstone infinite plateau that's registered as desert. That way you can test out any redstone contraptions and never ever have to worry about rain lagging you out, because, you know, redstone, it lags as well. And you put the two together and it just makes things worse. So, it's the ultimate storage world. It's not the prettiest thing for biomes, but it's whatever. And thankfully, World Edit can't copy biomes. It can edit them, but it can't copy them. So, you can set up a world as you wish with the greenery and foliage that you desire. This here is a Mickey D's, and the surrounding buildings are all from a Corrales world formerly known as Beachtown, which was up for a year, maybe two, and had like thousands of people building on it at any one given time. And the file size of the world in a zip file is like 10 gigs. It's huge. I've zoomed all the way out in MC Edit, which, if any of you have ever used, can zoom out quite a far distance. And good fucking god, it's huge. Absolutely fucking massively huge. Now, moving back along to Vice City, and to talk about mindful education. Mindful education, man, what can I say about this? It's got to be... Welcome back. Do apologize for that. The internet cut out and caused the video to stop recording and lose my connection to the server. So where were we? Musically speaking, Mindful Connection is on par with Jailbreak and Mr. Greg, I think. And that's mainly because, well, Estelle is doing most of the singing for a fair bit there. And as far as self-esteem support is concerned, good lord, there is a lot of self-esteem support in this show, but damn, do they have a good one here for relationships anyways. And I love how this show can tackle some of these more difficult social complex issues and do so in a way that's sensitive to both the issue at hand, but in a way that addresses it assertively. And I gotta admit, some of the imagery here was wow. Wow. I don't even know, man. And I would like to point out that the guest animator who was there, I want to say his big bit of animation has, in my opinion, had to have been the butterflies. And that's just me assuming. I don't actually know what he animated, what he didn't. But if I had to assume, it was butterflies. That's just me. And what a unique way of going about this. And thank you, Rebecca. This is truly one of the best episodes thus far to date. And albeit given that next week could be the end of Steven for a while, which makes me really sad because I'm gonna not have a whole lot to talk about, which is really annoying. I really hope I'm wrong on that. This really is a great send-off before a hiatus, if that is what we're looking at. We can't say that for certainty, but we can assume so, just given that we in the fall promo post-summer Steven that there's potentially only one episode left, which is not something I like saying, but it's a realization that we're probably going to be without Steven for a while. That said, getting back to the actual episode itself, man, was it good. It really was. I had initially missed the first, 6 seconds of it, and I was freaking out when it premiered because me and the girlfriend were like, Steven! Because we were binge-watching previous episodes because I was bringing her up to speed on exactly what was happening so far in the series. And I thought I'd missed a lot more, so I was freaking out because where's the context? Because I thought there was more to the start of the episode. Thankfully, I was wrong, and it was only 3 seconds I missed. And I gotta admit, these are some really touchy subjects. I mean, what happened to Connie? Yeah, I could actually believe that because I actually know people who are like that. Who are that, it's that inbred into your mind. You just do it without even thinking or meaning to do. I mean, hell, you look at some soldiers and with really, really bad PTSD. They're going through the motions, reliving the day that really kicked off their PTSD really, really badly. They honestly believe they are still in Iraq or Afghanistan or wherever. And they're treating the live situation as such. It's a really horrible thing to have to deal with. And yeah, I mean, it's a similar scenario. Not to say that what Connie has is PTSD, not in the slightest. But that's what happens when you do have PTSD. You just go through the motions. That's what happens when you're a soldier. You react instinctively. You don't even think about it. The moves that you perform, they just happen. It's a lot of times called muscle memory, and there's no other way really to best define it. Your body remembers before your mind does. And some of the imagery that they went on about, and we thought Connie had it bad, then we remember Steven's got it a lot worse. So bad in a lot of respects. I mean, hell, Ruby and fucking, or Eyeball Ruby and Bismuth, yeah, yeah, that's, that would definitely freak you out. That would freak me out. So, there's a lot to be said. And, yeah, the whole Rose thing, I'm just gonna leave that one alone because I don't even know what to say to that because, yeah, I got nothing. I really do. Not have any thoughts for that. Yeah, this works. This works pretty nicely, actually. Need to widen a lot. But jeez. Let's see. 3 minutes long. No, I don't. That's one thing I kind of don't like is that anytime there's a link in chat, you're like, pop up, do you want to trust this link? No. I know what it is. And no, I don't want to open that web page because I'm pretty sure that web page is dead right now. But yes, in case you've been wondering, I've been working on things here and there in Vice. In fact, I've prettied up this building here, which I'm actually quite happy about. I really am. I think it looks really good. I've thrown a roof on that thing, for instance. Really need to come back to that. Hell, did I add anything to you? No, I didn't. This part of town needs some more work, and it's getting a little annoying at times because I don't know what to stick here half the time. So, I've been noticing a lack of comments, and I've been wondering, what do you guys want to see in the channel? Should this be coming up towards the end of the fall season and heading to a fall hiatus for Season 4 of Steven? Which, wow, we're really in Season 4 already? I know that they're renewed through Season 5 back earlier this year, but I'm also a little skeptical. Does that mean that they're going to finish it up in 5 seasons, or are they going to go for 7 or 6 or 7? I mean, personally speaking, I would like to see more seasons, but wouldn't we all? I mean, that's the case with any fandom, I would think. This patch right here has always bugged me. What do I put there? Do I extend this thing out? Or do I just put something here? But anyways, I do want to say that for the time being, I'll call that an episode. I'll just finish up over here at the junkyard, which you probably haven't seen yet, and I am going the right way. Yes, I am. 10. Yes, the idea here is going to be for a gated community. Obviously, we have standby Walmart. And then we're coming up to a prettied up substation. This is based on a Miami, Coconut Grove, Coral Gables area substation that I saw, walls and all. And I'm probably going to edit just a little bit more. But to cover up a substation, you can't lie. Looks a hell of a lot prettier, don't it? Instead of an eyesore of just what's in it. And there's vans and trucks in here. Take a guess as to who the manufacturer is and what engine specifically is in this. That's engine type that's specifically in this vehicle. Props to anyone who guesses it the first time, and shout outs to those who get it right. But in the meantime, all vehicle hate aside, I have been Rockthevox. You have been wonderful, and I shall see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, sub, and subscribe. Please, if you would, head over to D-San Hondo's channel. He does amazing artwork. Check out the video. Subscribe to mine and his channel because they're absolutely friggin' amazing for different reasons. And hopefully you have a great day. See you next time.